it's Carrie Flutie. This is our next installment of videos from my car. Okay, actually, I just video in my car because the only time I can make a video is when someone is watching my 2-year-old, and that means I'm not at my house. Where else are you gonna make a video? I was like, at the library. No. Anyway, today we are talking about how you present yourself to your customers and your team and your potential people and just how you present yourself. So the number one thing that I'm going to say here, that if you forget everything else or don't get anywhere else, I want you to remember this one. It is, don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. Just think of it like dating. Are you going to be interested in dating the guy who comes up to you and is like, will you please go on a date with me? Please. Please. He's like begging you. Like, just one date. I promise it'll be great. We'll have a lot of fun. Just the one date, please. Please. I'll take you to a nice place. No. Okay. You're going to want the person who's like, hey, like, how are you? I'm pretty awesome. Want to go on a date? Okay. All right. Maybe not quite. But the one who's confident in themselves and in whatever else is more likely to get your attention, right? Or maybe you're married and you're like, why are we talking about dating? Anyway, you don't want to be begging people for sales. And this can almost even include incentives. You don't want to be offering an incentive every single day or even like multiple times in your parties or anything. Like, just, I guess it's kind of like, I feel mean. I'm not trying to be mean. Okay. If you're posting every day, hey, next person who doesn't buy the 3 get 1 free gets a free half sheet from me. Oh, guess what? Now the next person who orders is going to get a sample sheet. Today, everyone who decides to host a party gets a free heater. You know you want to host a party. It's almost in the lines with begging. And the big concern here is that people are going to think that you can't sell the product or they're not going to want to buy until you give them a reason. There is a reason. Our product is awesome. That's why people are going to buy, because our wraps are amazing. Our lacquers are great. We have fabulous nail care stuff. Like, it just, all we have to get them to do is try it and they're going to like it, right? Okay then. So you don't always want to be offering incentives. You don't always want to be begging people to buy. And even just on your Facebook page in general, you don't want to be all Jamberry all the time, right? Even your friends, like with your friends, you don't want to be all Jamberry all the time. That actually leads us to number 2. Don't be all Jamberry all the time. Yes, even, especially if you just joined, you are all excited and you're going to post about it because you're all excited. But I try to also throw other things in. Even when it's just like chatting with my customers, I ask them how they are. How's life going? Or I might click on them and see if we're friends or something, see something they're doing and say, hey, it looked like you had a great time at the beach. How was that? If you make it about the relationship, not just about the sale, that's how you're going to get the repeat customers or the customers who decide they want to now host or that kind of thing. Making people understand that you care about them as people, not just the sale. That's going to be important. And also with your team members. I don't just care about you ladies selling Jamberry. I care about you and your lives. And hopefully that Jamberry is having a positive impact on your life. That would be amazing. But if bad things are happening, that's okay too. I care. I do. At the same time, in the same vein, you don't want your customers to think that you care what they do in terms of making a purchase. It's about them. So I care about whether or not you want a heater because I think that a heater is going to make it a whole lot easier for you to apply your jams. If you say, I don't want a heater, I'm going to say, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to cry, right? Or I care about you saving money. So, I want you to know that they're buy 3 get 1 free. Well, if you say, actually, I just want the one to see if they actually stay on my hands. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to give you a couple samples to play with so that, if you do mess up your first time applying, because there is a bit of a learning curve, you are playing with the free ones instead of the ones you paid for. Oh, that's great. because it's about them, not about me. So I don't care what you do in terms of making a purchase, just that you make a purchase that you're happy with. That's as far as I care. I'm not, if you say no to hosting a party, you're not saying no to me, you're not breaking my heart. You just don't want to host a party. Okay. I might say, why not? So that I can talk to you about why you should, but that's okay. Be professional. Be professional. And this one's going to come into play a whole lot when there is a problem. If someone says they have a problem with their jams, you do not want to start yelling at them or say, there's no way Jamberry caused that, or, oh my God, that's awful, ah, right? Stay professional. Say, oh, I'm really sorry that you had that problem. Do you mind if I give you some suggestions for how to fix it? Or I'll even send you a couple extra samples to play with so that you're not, continuing to use the ones you paid for. I don't want you to feel like you wasted your money. Or I'm sorry you don't like that design. Can I help you do an exchange? That would be great. Or I'm sorry you damaged your nails, taking them off. Can I help you with removal? I'm sorry that I didn't tell you enough or get it across, or I forgot to tell you about how to remove your jams. It's really important that you remove them correctly. Can I give you some videos or something with removal instructions? Whatever the problem is. And if it's some crazy problem like, your Jamberry turned my toenail green, okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk, I'm not going to turn around and start yelling at you. I'm going to stay professional. And also in the line of being professional, your personal Facebook page. Now, this one I'm not going to tell you not to post things. That's completely up to you. I already did a video and it walks you through how to change the privacy settings on Facebook and how to make a group and put your Jamberry people in a certain group of friends on Facebook. Not like a party group, just in a list, I guess, on Facebook. And then when you make a Facebook post, you can choose for them not to see it, or you can choose for only them to see it, or whatever that happens to be. Especially as election season is coming up and you may or may not, and you may want to express your opinions about that, or however you want to, whatever, do that. You want to make sure that people aren't going to decide not to buy from you or unfriend you or whatever just because of your Facebook posts, right? And sometimes, let's face it, we post things that we don't really want our customers to know. Like, oh my God, my toddler's decided he's a dog and he poops outside all the time now. Or whatever. There are things that our customers don't need to know about us, right? Okay. And same thing with that. You really probably don't want to be making all of your Facebook posts world. If you have the little picture of the world next to your Facebook posts, that means anybody can see them. So if you are hosting a party and your guests click on your name, they're going to see all of those posts, right? So it can be pretty important to make sure that your personal Facebook page looks professional, at least bare minimum when someone clicks world, or when someone clicks who's not your friend. And I really would also suggest setting up some lists inside your friends list and picking and choosing your audience and knowing your audience for your Facebook posts. I do like having my hosts and customers and even teammates see things about my life so that you can get to know me and know what's going on for me. But sometimes there are posts that I hide from certain people, or posts that I make for certain people. If there's something, I've been posting a ton about Jamberry, but I still want to post about this, I might mark it only Jamberry people can see it instead of my whole friends list or whatever. So that's my whole list. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm sorry this got so long, and we'll talk soon.